there's no, well, you can't say no victor, no vanquish tomorrow, but then we are just at it because tomorrow will be the decider. So they have to put in all their best today for the evaluation and be able to narrow down to the investments they will be pitching, the property they will be pitching, and all the all the things you taught them in class. Investment evaluation. This is where it comes. Pitching to investors. I mean, running a business. All of those things they have to put it in here now and make it come alive.
So tell us a little bit about your opinion on your group and what you've achieved so far.
Okay, thank you very much. So my name is Aki Opatola. I'm an estate surveyor, and I run my own practice called Olawale Jordan Company. So I'm the coach for Team 1. We started off yesterday. Session has been quite whirling for my team members, but they've been having fun. They've seen the advantages of coming together, brainstorming. So far, I would say the session has been quite good, and I'm sure they will have similar feedback also. So I would say so far we've had one person, Toyosi, eliminated, but the other two are still in it. They have a couple of hours to go, and so far I'm excited to see how it will pan out now.
So are there any advice you have for aspiring entrepreneurs or aspiring estate managers? Are there any advice you'd like to drop in there for them?
Oh yeah, sure. So you should know that the sky is the limit. Lagos is a beautiful place. Nigeria is a fantastic place. Opportunities here are ripe. You just need to focus, try and add value as much as possible. And I tell people that, look, sometimes don't go chasing the money. Try and chase things that a lot of people are not chasing. Try and chase books, try and chase education, try and build up yourself. By doing that, you will be where a lot of people are not chasing, where a lot of people are not looking at, and clients will see through it that, look, this person has a lot of worth, he has invested a lot in himself, a lot of trainings, a lot of information gathering. No information is too much, just begin to gather it. Gradually, those things will help you to improve. Clients will see that the person has a lot more to offer, and gradually clients, businesses will cascade towards you. The business environment might be tough, I need to be honest, but as you know, it's the tough ones that typically make it and pull through. So yeah, it's an amazing journey, and I think everybody should look up optimistically to achieve their dreams. Pleasure.
I'm stepping out. We're going to close some deals. Get ready because we're turning the town red with some real estate deals. Shotlets, yes. 15 minutes. Yeah, it's fine by me because I am stepping out right now. I'm driving, so.
Okay, I also need to.
Okay. Thank you, Bimpe. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, I will start heading towards that direction now.
Okay, thank you.
That will lead me to the address. Will you be there?
Some people have
All right, please send it.
avoided the topic of wealth because somehow it feels like wealth.
Hello, Bukumi.
Hello?
Yeah, so the team is heading out now.
Okay.
So when do you think you'll be able to meet up with us?
Yes, you have to come back again.
I'll report it to your guy. That's fine.
About what?
3.5.
The
That one, the two bedded is 4.5, but I'm sure it's negotiable, right?
is it negotiable? That's we
If I
need
want
to
to
get
pay
it.
for 2 years.
You want it with the furniture, right?
Everything.
Are you going to take the furniture out
Wait, so let's talk. Why are you going to take furniture out?
for that price?
You know, different.
Okay, so if they take the
strokes for-
furniture
so
out,
people
it
also
reduces.
say they want it without the furniture.
So
Of
what will
course,
you put
we
the
have a
furniture?
Exactly. That's so we just okay we can, but then we see, and then if we have somebody that wants to take it with the furniture and somebody that wants to take it without, we'll go with the person that wants to take it with the furniture.
The furniture makes it easier for us.
And that's the
Yeah,
catchy.
and that's the catch, because we want something that is ready-made. So if we're going to put any touches, just very little touches that we're going to put in.
Is it allowed?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So if I want to, let me know, if I want to do for 2 years, can I?
Yeah, sure.
Can I do a lease with you for 5 years?
Yeah, sure.
I can do lease for 5 years. Fantastic.
And
So-
then how much are you going to give it to
So we
us?
should talk about the 2 bed, the first
Two-
one.
yeah,
Yes,
let's
the
focus
2
on the
bedroom
2
first.
Okay.
Are you on WhatsApp on that line?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can send me the pictures on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And then I can talk some more with you.
Okay.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's so
Nice meeting
amazing.
Yes,
You are beautiful. So
yes, you are. Yeah.
Don't let anybody tell you.
Oh, shake my hands. Get. Oh.
Are we gonna have pictures?
Sorry.
This is
I
beautiful.
can. Okay, what?
So we went. So we are actually on a reality show. Can you beat that? It's amazing. So we checked an apartment right now because we're looking for a rent to let apartment, and we saw one now that makes sense. I mean,
Not just one, about 3 to 4.
3 to 4, yeah. But at least one of it is it's 2 bed that we are actually assigned to go check for on the reality show. And it's an amazing apartment. And you know what they say about, we're not actually going to 1 acre. We're not
That's
actually
the
going-
guy. That's what she
She said we
said.
should wait till 4 years.
Yes, let me put a call through.
So you know what?
Yeah, Mr. Samuel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had another call immediately after we spoke. Sorry about that. Let me send you his number now.
Please, please. All right. Thank you. Yeah, Mr. David. Okay, so I'm in Lucky One now. I'll just wait for you somewhere around here. When you get here, you can just buzz me. All right, thanks, Cheers. On the drive, they go safe.
Okay, that's that guy I said meet him at Tantalizers.
No, it's not the guy. Although another one we were supposed to meet to make it 4. You know, I said there were four places. They thought we wanted to rent a shortlet.
Oh.
So I just told them now, no. We want to run a shortlet. So he now said no.
This one is not serviced.
There's no service. Because the next turning right is Ebana. It's the next one where you have SOM. And you say it's 5 million last.
There's no 5.5.
You have the pictures of the one you can Can you get the pictures? You have someone that can send it. I thought you were going to Lucky One. Driving down to Kadena is or something. What is it?
How is the traffic going to be like?
That's what we don't know.
So nice balcony and all. This is the cabinets. what do you call it, working area for closets over there.
So that your communication and your marketing, you know that during this period is wedding season. When it's raining, the people don't like to do weddings. You understand? You know, when it's summer like this, people travel to Nigeria in summer, people are going out.
It depends on what they are doing. Depends on what they have here in Nigeria. And you know that with the reduction in the increase in the foreign exchange, a lot of people are doing businesses in Nigeria now because it suits them.
It suits them.
Yes.
Yeah. So they come in, bring in this forex.
People used to travel more in summer out of Nigeria, but now, especially with the COVID and all this, excuse me, all these airport, all these restrictions, less people are traveling.
People are just doing their own thing. So.
You didn't send that bird to me, right? Do you have it?
There are too many.
So we've said a few things. We said we are going to brand our.
Send it to the group.
Are we doing 10 million or we are staying on our 7.5?
We'll stay on 7.5. We'll stay on 7.5. We can now do 10 million if we're telling the investors that, see, we would love to pay for this apartment for 2 years so that we can secure a good deal with them, because look at the possibilities here. So if we can add an extra 2.5 and we pay maybe for 1.5 years or 2 years, if that is possible then. But if it's not, we still have a good deal.
The rent you are saying is 3.9. What's the option if just in case we didn't get a totally fully equipped building? What's the rent?
2.5. The rent would have been 2.5, but then the reality that we saw today is a 2.5 apartment is a no-no.
Yeah.
It's a no-no. It can't give you what you want. Nobody will come and rent that, because no matter how much you push it up,
not equipped.
Because you're not just looking at the apartment, you're looking at the accessibility, you're looking at the environment and all of that. Somebody took us to a boys' quarter.
And he's calling that place 2-bedroom, and he's telling us these are the things you need to fix.
So we saw quite a number. So I realized that if you really want to enjoy this business, it has to start from 3.5.
I think we will take the 2.5, but we'll take it as Series 2.
Series 2.
Funding. You understand?
Yeah, so it will be like the possibilities.
Right now, we already have 7.5. With this 7.5, we believe we can start this business.
Okay.
But if we want to scale, and it makes more sense then, that we have a 10-year, we need 10 million, but with 7.5, we can start.
Where's Grace? Andros again. Just before the Lekki Ikoyi Bridge, the turning by the left, before Lekki Ikoyi Bridge. Just before this Lekki Ikoyi Bridge, from Lekki to Lekki Ikoyi. Okay. Turning by the left before you get to the bridge. Once you go left, you take the next left.
Okay, so I forgot to mention something. It would be nice if you can put coordinates, if you had the app for coordinates, but you can also have a Google representation, so that you might have investors that are quite conversant here, so I'm asking where is this particular street? So the Google Earth just shows it at a glance with all that.
Someone like that doesn't even, I don't know, Lekki. Investors ask me, where is
but by the time you put some major landmarks, make it easier. Yeah. So, okay, so this is Grace and just 3-bed.
3-bedroom upstairs.
3-bed. Okay.
Upstairs.
Rental?
But rental is 3 million.
Not bad. So that's
but it's not a new, it's not a decent apartment.
Eat into our
renovation will still off the head. Renovation will take nothing less than 1 point.
Did you see the POP?
I saw it. No POP set. So it's not
is the landlord willing to do any improvements, any renovations? You know, some landlords don't mind. If you bring it up to them, they don't mind doing those. Exactly. Or they want you to handle it to your own taste and preference, then they give you a slight discount. Okay, we agree on 3. there are one or two things to
Okay,
do.
so those are
Say
some
2.8.
discussions we'll have with the agent. Thank you.
Correct, yes. Okay, the bedrooms, quite sizable.
Yeah, normal.
Okay, all rooms
Suites, yes.
and an extra
living
one
room.
for the visitors, an extra convenience.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, sure. There's a visitor's toilet in
Okay.
the living room. That's the parlor, right?
Yes.
The parlor is quite spacious, though.
Okay.
Kitchen and an exit from the kitchen. It fits in. The only downside of that is just the
Renovations, I see. Okay, so majorly it ticks all the boxes. So on a scale of 1 to 10, you probably rate this maybe like an 8. 7. Okay.
So that's myself, Tobias Adewusi. I'm a team member, and my background is I focus more on flips and construction of residential properties. So what we have done so far is the fact that we have been able to narrow down on, on what we actually want, which is a 2-bedroom apartment that reflects our brand. And we're able to pick our niche market, which is family getaway, business owners, team bonding, short business trips, and anything that is in that bucket. We were able to check Victoria Bay, beautiful place, and Prime Water Gardens. Victoria Bay is, I think it's terraces that they have.
Okay.
It's new, and I asked them, do you have anybody that wants to do rental there? Nobody, but we're still going to ask if there is. But what we're able to check that really suits our budget and our pocket is Prime Water Gardens, Lekki. So we went to these two really suits our budgets. Now, remember we talked about our flexibility plan yesterday, how, yes, it has to be cost effective. So we looked at, okay, can we get furnitures that can do 2 things at once? So when it comes to an executive that just wants to relax, he can relax. And it comes to maybe a couple that just wants to, have fun, you can always have that. We have quite a lot, but I don't want to put everything on this slide so that it's not going to be too much. But this is just explaining what we're going to be doing with our flexibility. Wow. So it's not like we are going to have spending a lot of money. With the little we have, we can create the lifestyle that we want.
Going from what we discussed yesterday at your presentation.
Yes, our customers to experience. So introducing Prime Water Gardens. So this is it. This is the view. It has a swimming pool. It has blocks of flats. Yes, one of the things we didn't want was a condensed environment. But when we entered, the security was really tight. In fact, they didn't even want to allow the cameras in because, so we love the fact that the security, and then when we enter, there's lifts, things that we don't really see in this part of the world. So we realized that this really suits
functional lifts?
Yeah, functional lifts. We could actually use this. This is meant to be a video. Okay, yeah. So it's playing. This is just a 1-minute video.
Okay. So this is the apartment, or this is an apartment?
This is an apartment, one of the apartments, a 2-bedroom apartment.
That is vacant? Is this vacant?
It's vacant. So this it comes with everything. Vacant.
Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure.
There should be a reason why it's coming with everything.
And so there are 2 options. If you don't want everything, they can pack it out and give you as a lesser price.
So who owns this that is giving it out with everything?
We met with Bimpe, that's the name of the
agent.
The manager, actually.
Manager of what?
Of the property, Omega Apartments.
Okay, so there is Omega Apartments who owns some flats in Prime.
In Prime, yes.
And one of the ways they are letting it out is furnishing and letting out furnished.
Yes, and they do yearly, so they are not. It's not like they do short lets or anything. They do it yearly.
Oh, really?
They're renting out furnished. They rent out either furnished or not furnished. So they created like.
So I'm wondering, they've done your job for you. So I'm wondering, why are they not doing short lets? If short let is a market there.
So I asked her this question, and she was like, the way it is, if they have someone that is ready to pay them for 1 year, they're good to go. In fact, one of the apartments there, somebody just moved out of the apartments. And they were cleaning it. Okay. So they said if you want to do 6 months, 3 months, they can do that, but they do 1 year too. And the price is pretty.
So so how much is this going for?
So when we asked her, she said 4.5 per annum. By the time we sat her down and everything, I think we can still go down. We're able to agree at 3.9 per annum.
Okay, I see that. And it's a 2-bedroom?
Yes, it's a 2-bedroom.
It's a 2-bed.
They have studio, they have a 1-bedroom. In fact, the 1-bedroom are even more beautiful, which are for lesser prices.
All right. So part of the furniture we are looking at adding basically to cater for the niches that are not being catered for with the present state of furniture in the house. So that includes a convertible workstation, which doubles as a coffee table, sort of. So we found, and we got them with prices. We were able to get some prices online, and then we got them. Basically, the prices we got were not from furniture companies. We got from, for example, people that are moving out, that are relocating and selling their things. So things like, and that are still in good condition.
And are there websites for those in Nigeria?
And we used sources like GG and agents that, because I used to get those kind of, they would say it's distress sale, maybe along this Lekki axis, and then they are selling their something 45 million with the things inside, and then they may want to sell the things inside, you know. So sources.
So you
like
brought
that.
your street credibility to this.
To minimize the cost, because if you are going to go through a proper furniture making company, we'll probably spend times 3 of what would. So now we want to use every opportunity we have to showcase that name, to just put ourselves out there. So that's why we came up with branding a few things in the house, like the beddings, for example, which bedding stalls and some other things like that, which would come at an extra cost if we are not going to. But then we just thought that it's something well spent. At least if we put our name on the towels that they will use for like 4 or 5 days, at least it would keep on registers. And then utensils, wine cellar, then decor, a few figurines and few things like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We would factor in these things when we go back to our corner.
Okay.
So we assumed for this 80% capacity peak period.
Okay.
Here we assume between January and March is on average like 90 days, 60% capacity. So April also we assumed 80% because of the Easter holiday.
Okay.
With same thing with May to July, we assume 60% capacity. Here August, summer, so we assumed 80% capacity.
Okay.
While between September to October, we assumed 60% capacity.
Okay. And so you arrived at that figure?
That's how we arrived at this figure. I know this is not robust, even the entire cost is not robust, but this is this figure was gotten from the previous slide, year 1 recurrent costs. That is this figure.
I understand.
Yeah. While the next year rent and some other expenses are supposed to come under this.
Okay, so if you put in your startup cost here.
Startup cost about 7.
You're saying that payback period is 1 year in this business?
If we have a good year.
Because you can still take your 6 point something out of this.
Sure. That's.
So you want to be able to substantiate that, because for any knowledgeable investor, that's the
it's a red flag.
Is it a Ponzi? What is this? I mean, invest in 1 year and then pay back. Really? And it's not impossible.
Actually.
It's actually probably very possible. And people are doing it. So you want to, because you are renting, you are not buying.
Yeah.
So it's very possible. But you want to be able to be sure. And that's why you shouldn't be as conservative as you are with your figures.
With the cost component.
With your cost, yes. I think your conservatism should be on the other side. It should be in the reverse. You should kind of load up those figures a bit more. Maybe tolerance of about 20% of what you think the expense would be. And you're able to tell, then you can tell them you are conservative with your cost, because you factored in some tolerance such that worst case you've provided some buffer. Okay? So that's it?
I believe.
So well, this does not have a return on investment, so you have to provide that in your presentation. So overall, I provided my feedback as you went along, just to say that yes, work on those things that we've said, and also, I don't know, have you made any attempts with your 2.5?
Yeah, we've made some calls, some of them said they will get back to us, so.
They're also waiting for
this.
Exactly.
Okay, so
your 3-bedroom is putting you on a serious edge because it may even make your 10 million a bit of a challenge, and that may be the reason why you are being conservative in the reverse on your cost components. So you probably want to be sure that there are no 2 bedrooms because you are not the only one in this game.
I understand.
If you bring out your own stuff on 3 bedroom and the other party they're able to get a 2 bedroom, and like I told you, there should be a reason why 2 bedroom is more popular with this business, and you should find out. I may be telling you some of the reasons tomorrow, but you should find out yourself, okay? Because it can also help to support your presentation.
Yeah. So it's not like we have stopped pursuing the option of 2 bedrooms. As we speak, we still have agents on ground that are sourcing already for 2 bedrooms.
Okay.
But now that we have a template, it's just to plug and play. Once we get those if we get any positive feedback from the 2 bedroom. And the 3 bedroom, we can do something like a gym with one of the rooms.
Yes.
We can be creative with what we can do with some of the other rooms. We can create something like, I was just thinking maybe a children play area. So there are so many things we can do that still makes it to be like a 2 bedroom with additional value.